Hi everybody. I've got a real pretty journal here today. It's got a lace cover and look, some buttons, safety pins, doilies, fabric, and part of a crocheted doily there. Some lace, some fabrics and I sewed on a button and a rose here. And it measures, let's see, it measures 4 3/4 by 7. And here's the spine. Really nice lace here. And then that sari silk for the closure. The spine is 1 1/2. It's a nice size journal. And pretty. Nice and soft. And there's the side. Opening it up. I just love these little buttons. I think they're so cute. I got these at an estate sale. They're all different. They just came in huge bags. Okay. It's, as you can see, it's got a little bit of a sewing theme going on here. Little patch that I like to make with a lace pocket on the inside. Let's see what we got. So Good broccoli and cheese crab meat dip. That might be kind of tasty. And I stitched on the back so you could journal on the back. Use it as a journaling card if you want. Or stick it in your recipe book. Little notepad here with different papers in it. A little piece of a doily. Over here, isn't she adorable? Got some cards. Vintage ladies. These are just, I thought it'd be fun to journal on sewing themed cards. It's a coffee dyed paper. It's heavily coffee dyed, and I sewed down the pages and stamped on it, all kinds of stuff. Looky there, I am slipping, y'all. I forgot to stuff this side. Oh well, I'm making some new stuffers today, so I will add something new in there. Over here, some really pretty stitching. This is a silver stitching. Some different fabrics over here with the stitching coming through. Over here's a little pocket, and I used this fabric throughout, and I also used it to reinforce the spine here. I just really liked it. Then we have some coffee dyed papers. And this one opens up. And this is a muslin pocket. Here I use fabric. And some nice fabrics over here. Over here is you can tuck something under that safety pin if you want. Safety pin. Paper clip. And it holds several pages here to journal on. Whoop, I know there's another one. Yep. And then that one. And then you could journal on the back if you wanted there. This holds this in place. And this tucks up under here. Some pretty laces. I used that really pretty book paper that I got at an estate sale. Really beautiful font. I guess you call it a font. Over here, this is part of a sewing pattern package that I used for tuck spot. And then some coffee dyed papers tucked in here. Come here, little dude. Some lace and a flower. Let's try and move that way. Over here's a little paper flower that I made, and I put some sewing pattern and some cheesecloth and a button. Then you got some fabrics that are sewn on there. It's got some stamping in it of buttons and sewing related things. This doesn't come up, this stays down. There's a big fabric patch that I make, and a Rolodex card, and then a coffee dyed paper. See those little buttons? And this is a big piece of pattern paper here. And then a sewing, what am I trying to say? Sewing package that I shrunk down. And more McCall's cards to journal on, and that opens up. These little papers that y'all know I like to make. Little button card. This is also a pocket. It's got a little button with some crocheted doily there. And these have got little tabs so they'll be easier to pull out. But it's a big pocket. It'll hold a good bit. Some part of a doily here. A crocheted doily. Nice place to journal on with that font. That book page. Over here is some more coffee dyed papers, which is fabric on it. That's a big piece. And a little piece. Really pretty image of a gazebo. It's been stamped. Over here is vintage ephemera. And then two little tuck holders, little tuck spots, and a piece of coffee dyed paper there. Little fabric. Another stamping. Lots of sewing in this book. Used an oversized spool image for a pocket. And that sorry silk with a McCall's image in the background. These are so pretty though. I just love them. This is a sewing pattern, and then an image that I adhered down. Really pretty vintage looking spool, and some coffee dyed papers. Over here is some ephemera of a old sewing machine in the background. Boy, to find one of those, wouldn't that be kind of cool? A muslin pocket, a little card to journal on, and then a little paper. Did I put anything in it? This might be just for fun, so I can get my fat finger in there. Yep, I can. But it's a little needle holder. Isn't that cute? I don't know, you might be able to slip something secret down in there. A glassine bag that's been coffee stained. A little dress form. And a photo mat that you can put your image there and journal about it on the back. Men's cardigan jackets. And it's tuck spot. It's a little stamp that I have that's needles. And a vintage looking card that I made. Over here is one of these giant paper clips. Love those. And I put, oh, just lost the other side. I'll have to put that back in a minute. Some coffee dyed papers here to journal on, and then it's stamped with buttons. And it's got that crackle stamping too, but the coffee dyed paper just came out so pretty on this one. And of course this paper clip holds those pages down. And a little card to journal on. It's part of a pattern package that it came in. I just cut it down. More doily. Doily and fabrics and sewing. Here's some cards. And a piece of coffee dyed paper, heavily crackled stamped. And a glassine bag, coffee dyed. Some sari silk, more stamping. One of these flowers that I make with a button and some cheesecloth and some sewing patterns, and I put a crochet doily behind it. And a piece of coffee dyed paper. A little envelope. It's got a little Little tiny piece of coffee dyed paper inside. This is a muslin pocket. More journaling spaces here. Isn't that pretty? It's also a big, huge pocket. I just love the eyelash thread on it, but it's a nice size pocket for journaling. For journaling. It's a nice size pocket for storage. Boy, I must need more coffee today. That's it. I need coffee. I'm gonna make me a pot after this. I can get that. Well, get in there. There you go. This is the last signature here. Some button stamping. Lots of fabric. Yummy, yummy. A little paper doily. A little crocheted doily here. Some more of those loose buttons on a string. And a little patch. And some ladies quilting. I thought that was kind of apropos. And over here, some more cards with a vintage piece of ephemera of a sewing machine. More fabric and stitching. You know, I leave my strings. If you don't like them, just snip them off. This is another pocket here with a piece of ephemera and some lace. And some coffee dyed papers inside. Little tag there with a rose. Another one of those large spools. Some the pattern sewing paper here and a piece of ephemera. Isn't she a cutie? She's all tangled in the thread. Probably playing in it while Mama's sewing. Over here's another card to journal on and some stamping. Tuck spot. The other part of that paper doily is another patch of that I like to make. Some cards, some sari silks with gold stitching. And a little card. No refunds, no exchanges. There you go. And some pattern paper back here in a dress form. Over here is some more fabrics. Different fabrics, some lace and crochet doily. And a journaling card. And some sewed paper. Let's see if I can get it in there. Sorry, y'all hear my washing machine going in the background. I'm washing some doilies that I got. And then I'm going to coffee stain them, which is fun. I like doing that. This isn't muslin. This is part of a napkin. And a nice vintage image. Some stitching down here. Some buttons. Lots of pretty, pretty pages to write on. There's the back. Some butterflies. Here's the back side of it with the lace and the spine. And here's the front again. Just love that. I just think that's so cute. I want to thank y'all for being with me today. I've got several more videos to make, so I will see y'all in a few minutes. Bye-bye.